everybody, welcome. I'm Zodiac Alex, welcome. So basically in this, basically how this is going to be, basically in this video that I'm going to do is this is going to be for the V-Dodge poker game. So basically this is the way it goes. This is the way it seems to be in that way. So it's going to be very interesting indeed, and this is the way it kind of be, how it is in one way or another. So you have to enjoy about it as it seems to be. Knowing about this whole entire situation, you know how it kind of complex, then do it as you're told to do. You know, you have to be responsible of how you're feeling, but the way how this is, it's going to be the way of how it's going to be in tune of this whole entire situation. So it's going to be very, very dedicated about what's happening in that way, and you think that, okay, everything seems to be fine, but then this is the way it kind of goes, right? So it's like, that's how it seems to be, right? And when you understand that, the way how this is, you have to believe that everything seems to be fine. And when you do that, you have to impose about your own ways about knowing what to do, right? This is the way it seems to be. And you have to understand that this is the way of how this is going to be. And you're thinking, okay, well, everything's fine, alright, I got this. It's like, yeah, but the way how this is, the way how you can understand and how you're going to, you know, how it is, it all depends about what's happening, and it all depends about your own point of view, your own ways about considering your own options, and it's the way it seems to be, right? So it's like how everything's going to be fine, and you're thinking, alright, this is going to be very, how it is, and it's like, okay, well, you know, I'm going to do exactly what I'm told to do, and you have to be responsible of how you're feeling and how you're going to interact, and you know, that's the way it seems to be. So you have to use your own math skills to understand about how you're going to do it, and when you do that, you think, okay, you're going to understand about how you're feeling, you're going to do exactly what you're told to do, because you have to understand about what it seems to be, and you're thinking, alright, well, this is the way it seems to be, I need to understand about how I can motivate this, right? So it's like, okay, you know, this is the way it seems to be, and you have to do exactly, and you have to be responsible how you're feeling, but the way how this is, it's like, okay, well, this seems to be, this is the way it goes, this is how it looks, you know, this is the way it seems to be. So when that way, you have to understand that how you can do it in one way or another, but that's how it is, right? So it's like, okay, alright, this is the way it seems to be, alright, that's the way it kind of is, and you have to do exactly what you're going to do, and this is the way it seems to be, right? So it's like, okay, well, what's the way it seems to be? I need to understand how I'm going to be feeling, of the way how it seems to be, and when you know how it is, you're thinking, okay, well, this is going to be fine, I know what to do, but this is the way it is, right? So it's like, okay, well, this seems to be, I know what to do, right? So you have to understand about what's going on, and this is the way it seems to be. So I hope you all like this video. Please do please do the comment if you want, but this is the way it seems to be. I'm so sorry that my voice is a little bit quiet. So sorry about that, but the way how this is going to be very interesting indeed. So remember that this is going to be very interesting, and this is how it's going to be, how it is, and this is how it's going to be in that way, and this is the way it is. So remember that I have the tennis card to split the cards up. That's how it is. I have the dealer button ever since the dealer button. No, that's the way it seems to be, right? So that's how it is. And we're going to figure out who's going to be going first. So we're going to figure out who's on the left side, who's on the right, and I'll say it is that Zodiac Alex will be on the right side, and Progress will be on the left side. Do not get confused about it, but that's how it is, and this is the way it seems to be, and this is the way it kind of goes. Alright, so here we go. So let's see. So both guys have the king clubs, so Alex has the 10 hearts. Both guys go first. So Pokedex has 6 cards, so you also get 5 cards. So let's see what Pokedex have. So Pokedex have the 4, 7 clubs, Queen 2 diamonds with the 6 diamonds and 3 of hearts. So that's not bad. So they have diamonds and clubs. So that's not bad. And let's see what I have. And I have the ace 9 clubs, 8 of spades, 5 diamonds, and jack of hearts. So that's not bad for me as well. So here we go. And the flop. The flop is 2 of spades, king 7 of diamonds. Turn. 2 of clubs. And 6 clubs. Pokedex have a full house. Now it's 1 point for the Pokedex, 0 points for Zodiac Alex. And let's see. Flop is 9 of hearts, 2 of clubs, 2 of spades. Turn. 4 of spades. And 10 of spades. Pokedex have a full house, 2 points for the Pokedex, 0 points for Zodiac Alex. So let's see. And the flop is 3 of spades, 3 of clubs, queen of spades. Turn. 9 of spades. And jack clubs. Pokedex have a full house, queen 3 full house, so now it's 3 points to both guys, 0 points to Zodiac Alex. Wow. So let's see. So yes, we get 6 cards, Pokedex we get 5 cards. Let's see. I have the 7 4 of clubs, jack 10 ace 2 of diamonds. That's what I have. And let's see what Pokedex have. Pokedex have queen 4 of diamonds, 5 10 of clubs, and 6 of hearts. So it's very interesting indeed. Here we go. And the flop is 2 of spades, 10 of hearts, 2 of clubs. Turn. Ace of spades. And 9 diamonds. And I have a full house, ace 2 full house, Now it's 1 point for Zodiac Alex, 3 points for the pro guys. And the flop is 6-2 clubs, 2 of spades, turn, 3 of spades, and 8 of diamonds. And I see that the pro guys have the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 high straight, defeats my 3 of a kind, and that must be 4 points for pro guys, 1 point for Zodiac Alex. And here we go. And the flop is Queen of Hearts, 3, 2 of spades, turn, 8 of hearts, and Ace of hearts. I have aces and twos. Pro guys have a straight, ace high straight. 5 points for the pro guys, 1 point for Zodiac. Wow. Ay, ay, ay. And this is like a battle, you know? So it's like I'm trying to do what it takes, but beyond about that way, I'm thinking, oh well, this is going to be very interesting indeed. So it's like, alright, this is the way it seems to be, I guess. So yes, we get 5 cards, pro guys will get 6 cards. So let's see what the pro guys have this time. Pro guys have the 10, 2, jack of diamonds, 5, 4, 8 of clubs. Right, so that's the pro guys have. And let's see what I have. I have the 6 of clubs, queen, 6 of diamonds, 2, 4 hearts. So, you know, I took the diamonds away, but they have clubs and I got hearts. So there we go. And here is the flop. Flop is king, 7, 3, all hearts. Wow. Turn. Queen clubs. And king of clubs. I have a 4-eye flush. Excuse me. So that'll be 2 points for Zodiac Alex, 5 points for the pro guys. And let's see. And the flop is king, queen of clubs, and 9 diamonds. King straight for the pro gods. Turn. 10 clubs. And 4 diamonds. Pro gods have an 8 high flush and the king high straight. That must be at least 6 points for the pro gods. And I think I was stuck at 1 point for Zodiac Alex, I guess. Yeah. So let me see if I can do it a little bit differently this time. I don't usually do 2 boards, but I will. So here's the first board, and the first one is Queen of Spades, Ace of Diamonds, 7 of Spades. And let's see what's the second board is. 4 of Spades, 3 of Diamonds, King of Clubs. And let's see, the turn is an Ace of Clubs. And 10 of Hearts. And 2 of Spades. And 9 of Spades. So let's see. The first board I have aces and sixes. I have 2 pair. Both guys kind of miss with their straight draw. So that must be at least 2 points for Zodiac Alex and 6 points for the Pro Gods. And the second board, Pro Gods have, 10s and 4s, like they have 2 pair. I only have a pair of 4s, so I don't see any straight draws there. So that must be at least 7 points for the Pro Gods and 2 points for Zodiac Alex. So it's like, wow. So Zodiac Alex will get 6 cards, Pro Gods will get 5 cards. Now I have at least 2, 7, 3 of Spades, 5, 3 of Hearts, and Ace of Diamonds. So I have a pair of 3s, Hearts, and Diamonds. Or Hearts and Spades, I mean. And let's see what Pro Gods have. Pro Gods have the Ace of Clubs, Queen, 8, Ace of Spades, and 7 of Diamonds. So they got my spades covered, but look at this. They have her aces, I got one of their aces, but this is the way it seems to be, so here we go. And the flop is Jack of Clubs, 4 of Diamonds, 4 of Clubs. And let's see. And the second board is Jack 2 of Diamonds and 8 Clubs. And the turn is the 4 of Spades and 3 Diamonds and 10 Hearts, 9 of Spades. So let's see, Pro Gods have the aces and 4s for 3 of a kind for their full house, defeats my 3s and 4s for my full house. And that would be 7 plus 1, so 8 points for Pro Gods, 2 points for Zodiac Alex. And the second board, I have tops out with a pair of 3s. Pro Gods kind of missed with their pair of 8s. There must be at least 3 points for Zodiac Alex, 8 points for the Pro Gods. here we go. And let's see. And the flop is ace, 7, queen, all hearts. Players have top set. I have a flush. The turn. Turns to 9 spades. And 10 of diamonds. And a flush defeats their top set. So that's 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 points for Zodiac Alex, 8 points for the pro guy. So let's see what it's gonna be. And the flop is 10 of hearts, 9 of clubs, 4 hearts. So I have basically a flush draw, players have a straight draw. And let's see what the second board is. King of clubs, Jack 9 diamonds. The turn. Turns to 6 of hearts. Turn is the king of diamonds. And 4 of clubs. 8 of diamonds. So let's see. I have a 5 high flush. And that defeats the aces and fours. Now it's 5 points for Zodiac Alex and 8 points for pro gods. And then the second board is I have 3s and kings, but pro gods have aces and kings. They got me with their 2 pair. Now it's 9 points for Zodiac Alex and 4 points for Zodiac Alex. And let's see. And the flop is 6 of diamonds, 5 of clubs, 2 of hearts. And let's see what the second board is. 8 of hearts, 5, 10 of spades. Burn the first row for the pro guys. The turn. Turns to 6 of clubs. And ace of hearts. So now we got a heart draw. Pro guys have a spade draw. They have top set. And last card is a 10 of hearts. And 9 of clubs. So let's see. I have 6s and 3s. Pro guys have aces and 6s. They have 2 pair. But I have 5s and 2s. I have, pro guys kind of only got me with the 6s and aces. So that'd be like 9 plus 1 is 10. 10 points for the pro guys and 4 points for Zodiac Alex. And then the second board is pro guys have top set with pair of aces. That defeats my heart draw, straight draw, whatever it is. And that must be at least 11 points for the pro guys, 4 points for Zodiac Alex. So it's like, wow. Interesting indeed. see what happens for the last one. So yeah, this is gonna be for the last one, and I hope that you all like this video. Remember that this is just the way of how this poker game is, and whether you enjoy it. It's very good at using your math skills and pay attention about, you know, what beats what in the circumstance, right? So it's like you understand about how it seems to be, but the way how this is, that's how it is, right? So you have to understand that everything seems to be fine, but this is the way it goes. So, you know, this is going to be very interesting indeed. This is going to be for the last one. So, you know, this is going to be very interesting. And I don't normally do this, but the way how this is like I'm going to, programs will get more cards than I am, because that's the way it kind of is. So, you know, it's the way it seems to be in that way. And you're thinking, okay, well, it's the way it is, right? So, this is the way it seems to be. And that's how it is, okay? So yeah, so we get 6 cards, programs will get 7 cards. So this is it. This is going to be the big finale. And the programs have the 3 of spades, 7, 3 of hearts, 2 of spades, queen, 6 of clubs, and queen diamonds. So basically they have pair of 3s, pair of queens. That's what they have. And let's see what I have. I have 3 of diamonds, jack, king, queen of hearts, and king, 4 of spades. So basically, you know, this is the way it seems to be. I got one of their queens, they got one of my 3s. This is the way it seems to be. I got their spades, I got their hearts, but they got clubs, I don't. So this is the way it seems to be, I guess. But this is the how it is, the big finale. So here we go. And top is jack of spades, ace of diamonds, 10 of spades. And let's see. 6, 4 of hearts, and ace of spades. Suppose have a straight flush draw, and I have a heart draw as well. So the turn is a 4 of clubs, and the queen of spades, and 8 of clubs, king of diamonds. So let's see. For the first board, I have jacks and 4s. Programs kind of missed because they only have a pair of 7s, but I got it. So now it's 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 points for Zodiac Alex, 11 points for the pro gods. And the second board, pros have a top set pair of queens. I have top set pair of kings. I got that, so now it must be at least 6 plus 1 is 7. 7 points for Zodiac Alex and 11 points for the pro gods. So it's not bad though. Okay, so here we go. And the flop is 2 of clubs, queen of spades, 5 of diamonds. And the flop is 7 of clubs, 9 of spades, 2 of hearts. let's see, the turn, 10 diamonds, jack of diamonds, and ace of spades, ace of clubs. So let's see, Poke's only have top set with a pair of queens, but I have 2, 3, 4, 5, ace. I have an ace high straight, I have a king, I have an ace high straight, ace low, ace high, so that's what I have. So that'll be 8 points for Zodiac Alex and 11 points for the Pro Gods. Second board, Pro Gods only have 7s and 2s, like they have 2 pair. I basically only have a pair of jacks, but I missed everything on that board, so now it's 12 points for the Pro Gods, and I said it was 7 points, but then I have 8 points. So 8 points for Zodiac Alex, 12 points for the Pro Gods. This is the big finale. There we go. And the flop is 5 of hearts, king of clubs, 8 of hearts, top set, and a heart draw for Zodiac Alex. And here we go. And the second board has jack of clubs, 6 of hearts, and ace of clubs. Pair the flush draw for the Pro Gods, and straight draw for Zodiac Alex as well. So that's interesting indeed. Turn is an 8 of diamonds and ace of diamonds. And 5 of clubs, 9 of clubs. So let's see, I have kings and 8s, kings and 5s, I have top set, full house. Pro Gods kind of missed with their pair of queens. So that'll be 9 points for Zodiac Alex, 12 points for the Pro Gods, and the second board, Pro Gods have a queen eye flush, defeats my kings and aces, and that'll be 13 points for the Pro Gods and 9 points for Zodiac Alex. And I'll do one more. And the flop is ace, 10, king, all diamonds. Wow. So you can't use a pair of queens and say, I got a royal flush draw. You could if you want, but basically you have to use 2 cards to make the best hand. That's the way it goes. And then, let's see. And the second flop is ace of spades, 3 of clubs, 4 diamonds, top set with Pro Gods. Turns an ace of hearts, 6 diamonds, and 8 of hearts, 8 diamonds. So let's see, I have kings and aces for a full house, defeats the Pro Gods' pair of queens, so they missed everything, and that must be at least 9 plus 1 is 10, so 10 points for Zodiac Alex, 13 points for the Polkadot, and last one is Polkadot have, top set with a pair of threes. I only have threes and fours, two pair, but Polkadot have it with their top set to defeat me. So that this is the way it seems to be. So the wonderful outcome is that the Polkadot are the winner. They have 14 points, and yours truly, as in Alex, as in me, I only have at least 10 points. So it's a very close game, and this is the way it seems to be, because you have to understand that how everything is, and you're thinking, okay, well, this thing seems to be very very how it is, and you're thinking, alright, this is the way it seems to be, I got this, but that's how it kind of goes. So it's the way it seems to be, and there is a good saying is, know your limit, play within it. That's the way it goes, and this is the way it kind of is. So I hope you all like this video. Please give a like, please give a comment and enjoy, because this is the way it seems to be, and this is the way it goes. So this is the way it seems to be, and this is how it is. But thank you so much. Have a wonderful day to all, and I'll see you next time when I do, but this is the way it seems to be. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Thank you, and thanks, and bye for now. Really, thank you, and bye.